Right now, somewhere near you, your phone is face down on the table. You told yourself you wouldn't check it. 30 seconds later, your hand moves anyway. You don't decide to do it. It just happens. The real answer is far stranger than social media is addictive. This isn't a story about apps. It's a story about your ancestors. Why does a tiny buzz in your pocket feel more urgent than the conversation in front of you? In the 1950s, psychologist B.F. Skinner put a rat in a box with a lever. Press it, get food. Then he changed one thing. Instead of rewarding every press, he rewarded presses at random. The rats didn't press less. They pressed more. Obsessively. Unpredictability doesn't weaken an urge, it supercharges it. Your phone runs on that same schedule. Unlock it and you don't know what's waiting. Maybe a message, maybe nothing. You are the rat. The lever is the screen. And this circuitry is hundreds of thousands of years older than the iPhone. For most of human history, your ancestors survived by foraging. Food was hidden, scattered, unpredictable. Neuroscientist Wolfram Schultz found that dopamine doesn't spike hardest when a reward arrives. It spikes hardest during uncertainty, right in the moment of not knowing. Uncertainty is the real drug, not the payoff. A forager who stayed hooked on that uncertainty kept searching, kept surviving. That hunger for the unknown wasn't a flaw. It was the whole strategy. It wasn't only about food. Anthropologist Robin Dunbar found early human groups rarely exceeded roughly 150 people. Inside that circle, missing a shift in the group could mean missing a warning or an alliance that kept you alive. So your ancestors scanned their tribe constantly. Checking in wasn't optional. It was wired in as deeply as hunger. Now bring that same brain into a glass rectangle in your palm. It can't tell the difference between a warning from your tribe and a marketing alert from a stranger. To your dopamine system, both are just uncertainty. Both are worth checking. Sociologist Natasha Dow Schüll studied slot machine design for over a decade. Designers engineer the timing between spins to maximize what they call time on device, not the size of the jackpot. Players often didn't even want to win because winning ended the state they were actually chasing, the seeking itself. Your feed works the same way. It never resolves into a jackpot on purpose. It keeps you seeking. So why can't you just stop? Willpower wasn't built to override a survival system directly. Telling yourself to stop checking is like telling a starving forager to stop looking at bushes. Here's the twist. The scarcity that once made checking necessary is gone. Food is in the fridge. Warnings aren't life or death. But the checking hasn't slowed down because the reward is now infinite. A bush runs out of berries. A phone never runs out of notifications. Does that mean you're powerless? Not exactly. The urge isn't a character flaw. It's an old habit trying to do its job in a world that no longer needs it this badly. You can't out-willpower an instinct, but you can starve it of what it depends on. Turn off random notifications. Check messages in batches. Skinner's rats on a predictable schedule barely pressed the lever at all. There is something almost beautiful in this. The same wiring that makes you reach for your phone 11 times an hour once sent a small group of primates across an unforgiving landscape, searching, adapting, surviving against enormous odds. It isn't broken. It's old, doing exactly what it was built to do, in a world engineered to exploit it perfectly. So the next time your hand reaches for the screen before your mind asks permission, notice it. Don't fight it with guilt. Recognize it as inheritance, not weakness. Right now, somewhere near you, your phone is face down on the table. And this time, when your hand moves toward it, you'll know exactly what's really moving it. Not the phone, not the app. Something far older, still doing the only job it has ever known how to do.